Hi everybody, my name is Mac and I'm here today with Elwa, our CTO at the Montreal F1 circuit. Why are we here? Because the weather is beautiful in Montreal and we don't get a lot of days like today. So we decided to take the Apollo Pro and see what it can do. No better place to put it to a test than this ultra famous, ultra fast F1 circuit here in Montreal. So before we jump into the testing, there are a handful of changes that we wanted to bring to your attention from the last version to the one that we have here with us today. So what scooter, what version do we have with us today?
So we have a V5 adapted with some components of the V6, like the famous display that we're going to be able to show you today.
Okay.
We have the quad lock as well that we can finally show.
Exciting.
And the more powerful motors. So today we're going to see how fast we can go. We think that we were able to tweak the software to make it go a bit faster than what ESG tested. So pretty excited to try it out.
So why don't we go and take a look at the scooter and then you can tell us all about it.
Let's do it. All right, so let's take a look at the V5.5, almost V6. What's new about it? On this one, we have our new, more powerful motors. You can see they look a bit different from the old one. We are still waiting on the version with the logo on it, but that's just a small detail. If we go up, the main difference here, is a quad lock that we can finally show you, this beautiful piece of hardware. Again, wireless charging, and with seal, it's waterproof, IP66, like the rest of the scooter. And obviously the display. So now you can see it under the sun and look at this. You can still see it perfectly. There might be a little bit of a lag with the camera that we're filming at 24 frames per second, but it's perfect. You see it from every angle. And again, this is the type of technology, like a dot display like this, that they use for traffic light, to see it from every angle and also with the sunlight directly beaming on it. Honestly, this is the best display we've done so far, and it's super responsive too. The numbers are changing extremely fast. And so what options can you see on that display? The first one is the speed, as you can see here. Under it, you have the battery level, the bars. You have the gear change, 1, 2, 3, and finally the Ludo one. And the last one is error code, if there's ever error code on that scooter. So pretty the basic information. Again, it's the same information that you usually have on a display of a scooter. For the remaining mileage, to tune your setting, the P setting, that's all going to be accessible through the app like the rest of our scooters. So this was the last main blockers for a lot of you. So we're pretty happy that, we added the display, but not only that, it's the best display I think on the market. So just like the rest of the scooter, it's going above and beyond on the hardware side.
So is this basically the V6?
It's pretty much the V6. The V6, we changed something in the front suspension, so the kickstand do a better job. The light on the V6 is going to be brighter of the body, so you see it even under the sunlight. The speaker is going to be better. Now it's pretty weak, except that the rest is pretty much all the same. I changed a small thing in the direction too, to make it easier when we assemble, but that's almost the V6. It's just those internal little tweaks that we gotta fine tune for the main production. And obviously the front spring's gonna be orange on the V6.
And the tires.
And the tires are gonna be the road tires. So this one are still the off-road one, just for testing. And you're gonna hear the sound a bit later. It sounds beautiful when you go fast. It sounds aggressive, but on the final V6, it's gonna be road tire, and they're gonna be those ones gonna be available on the website if you do want to upgrade. And they're also self-sealing, just like the road tires.
Thank you for the overview, Elwa. I think we're all ready to get what we came here for, which is
The top speed test.
all right.
Let's do it.
So, Awa, you just took the Pro for a spin around the F1 circuit here in Montreal. What was it like?
Beautiful. It's definitely the most stable scooter we ever made. A lot more stable than the Phantom. On the display, you're gonna see with the camera shot, hopefully, on the GoPro, it was actually 70 kilometers per hour. 70 kilometers per hour, it's what ESG also tested. There's one last thing we're gonna try to do to boost the top speed a bit higher. So we should be able to test it in like 1 or 2 weeks. We need to rewrite the code. But overall, beautiful. The sound that those tires makes, that's special. Yeah, I love it. And just the handling, you can really see the difference when you change the right angle of the scooter. So this one, as you might know, we put a 17 degrees angle, and that changed everything. It's like when you go at 70 kilometers per hour, it's just as stable as when you are on the city, for example, and you go 20 kilometers per hour. There's zero wobble. So yeah, pretty happy with it. The display, again, with the frame rate of the camera, I'm not sure if we're gonna see it properly because the refresh rate is like between the frame rate, but it's perfect. You see it. It's now the sun is, as you can see, pretty strong, and you see it perfectly. So really happy about it, and the throttle response is beautiful as well. And the regen, I didn't use the brake once. I was feeling so safe and comfortable on it. I could lean the whole scooter as well, just like this. So I cannot even wait. I can't wait to test it with the street tire because this is the off-road one. So imagine with the one that really got to stick to the road, it's going to be even better at handling.
So, last question. As a scooter connoisseur, is there anything you'd change about the Pro before we ship it out to our beta testers?
No, it's ready.